So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Casillas reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so...
Cruyff! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Yaya Toure. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Roberto Carlos. He's picked his way through. That is good strength. Tries a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Cruyff. Now it's Neymar. And it's Messi. Searching pass he's played there. Casillas punts it upfield. Mbappe.
Such good technique.
Mbappe powering forward here. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Makalele, he's going for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's hoisted clear. It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Figo. And he's quick to snatch it. And he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Cleared away. And he's had a hit! That carried quite a threat. Mbappe is someone with real dynamite in his boot. Face to face with the keeper. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Just the goal. He's had a shot! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Substitution for Japan, number 27.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Japan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see...
Mbappe, and the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Over to the left. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Makalele does really well to win the ball there.
Cruyff really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Takes the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. Tries to get it clear. Japan get their fourth corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Stood up well to him there. And has made sure that's not getting through. Japan are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Beckham. Thuram. Japan looking to pass their way through. And it's Ferdinand. He's tried one! That's got him rattled.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ferdinand, and here's Ibrahimovic. Rodri. Nice looking ball. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Makalele. And it's Ibrahimovic. Neymar. Showing good feet. And the half-time whistle goes. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Substitution for Japan, number 9.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Mbappe. Oh, good take in a good area. Neymar. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well read, nice interception. Mbappe. That's a cute ball. And it's Beckham. Played into space. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. Neymar. And here's Kaka. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their...
Messi! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Tries to dink it through. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Bullet is wide and looking to get onto this. Can he finish? And he's being shifted off it. Japan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Short changes him with that pass. Kaká. Yaya Toure. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Carlos going vertical. Thuram. And it's Messi. And here's Beckham. Looking for the run. Beckham. Hangs in across. Kaká can see things others simply cannot. Ferdinand. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to retrieve it. Kaká does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And this is Ibrahimovic. Vigo purring through the gears. It's a pretty loose pass. He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's beautifully weighted. Thuram. A probing pass. Knocks it into space. And the shot's on here. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. Pull it. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
He's having a shot! He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Substitution in progress.
Manchester United have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Pinches it off him. Messi. He's in a great position here. Shapes to shoot! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
And he's got his cross in. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now it's Beckham. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that was vital. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. And what a climax we have here. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Japan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
1 minute to add, according to the board. Now it's Beckham. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's the end. Japan were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Japan absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about, a painful reminder of where standards really need to be.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Isco. He's the one with the magic feet, Peter. He's the kind of player who can change a game with a single touch, unlocking a defence or creating space to get a shot away. I'm assuming that he's been tasked with being the creator-in-chief here, and you can see him picking out runners and setting up people in that final third.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much... Chance! And Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well timed, excellent interception. And this is Ibrahimovic. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a really well-measured ball. And this is Luis Suarez. He's got away. Japan are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
That has been slung wide. He's found... And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Great vision, and that could set him on his way. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Japan have themselves a chance from the spot. This to go one up. That is some save from Khan. Oh, no, he misses from the spot.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Ibrahimovic! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Good read, needed to be. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And he's intervened well there. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Manchester United finding their passes.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's made its way... And the finish! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United, and Messi! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And he nearly went all the way.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge, and he'll rise to it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's through here. He has found a way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Eto'o really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Van Bouten calmly anticipates. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get on the end of this? Pull it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now he's off and running. This looks promising. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cross deflected behind for a corner. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Backward it goes. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. That has ended up in no man's land. Pirlo. Pullet is always scanning the pitch for targets. Tries to play it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Real chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
This possibly the last play of the half. Eto'o! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
Substitution.
And the second half gets underway.
Japan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Isco. That's a good ball out wide. And the counter is on. And it's Luis Suarez. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Beckham considers his options.
Japan,
he's having a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Threads one in, and he's managed to get rid.
Might want to be careful there.
Looking for a runner. Rijkaard. And here's Ibrahimovic. Messi. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Eto'o. And this is Luis Suarez. He's shifting through the gears here. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. He's picked his way through, crossed into the box. Isco! Good try, very good try, in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Out of play for a throw. Oh, can he get onto this?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, important interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press.
Decent chance! Oh, taken with style. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That's a sharp pass. That pass has been well intercepted. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And here's Suarez. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now that looks a decent ball. Tries to pass it through. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Now there's a fine ball. Shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Way too good, Peter.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it.